In our School Zone coverage tonight, there is a national shortage of both teachers and their substitutes. The New York Times found in Des Moines, officials can usually only find substitutes for a little over half of the 300 daily absences. This problem is even worse in small and rural districts where subs are really hard to come by. When subs are not available, the teachers who are there are often forced to take on extra students or cover classes during their breaks, and all of this has a huge impact on both teachers and students. So to help, Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, or EICC, is offering a substitute teacher authorization course starting this weekend and again this June. Here to talk about this is the EICC teacher, Jim Schneider. Jim, thank you so much for being here with us today.
My pleasure.
Why don't we start with what it looks like in our region? What are some of the substitute numbers that you're hearing?
Sure. Well, it's not nearly the crisis that it was during the COVID pandemic when retired teachers who had been the subs had just disappeared, but unfortunately they never came back. So it is not at all unusual for any given day for a sub coordinator to be scrambling to fill a spot at the last minute.
So in Iowa, if someone wants to become a substitute teacher, what are some of the requirements?
Well, those too have changed since the pandemic. We used to require 21 and older, a full bachelor's degree. It's now anyone who's over 20 and has 60 college credit hours or an Associate of Arts degree.
And so talk to me about these EICC courses that you're going to be teaching.
Sure.
Will these help someone reach those requirements?
Absolutely. There's a number of steps a person has to go to get the sub-authorization. The sub-authorization class that I teach is one of those. My class is very unique. There's not many that are still face-to-face. I taught over Zoom over the pandemic, but I really like to see people eyeball to eyeball, and I'm one of the few classes that does that. In that class, we cover professionalism and ethics, or otherwise how to not end up as the lead story in the 10 o'clock news, classroom management, learning strategies, and dealing with the diversity of student needs in the classroom. Everything from gender and ethnicity through learning disabilities and other challenges students may bring to the classroom.
So it's 2 Saturdays. This first course that session that you're doing is this Saturday. Second version is on the 6th.
Well, and it's actually the same class.
Yes.
It's two-week session. This Saturday, the 23rd, and then April 6th will be the second session. We run from 8:30 to 5, approximately. A very conversational class. It's not an intense academic workload as much as it is, here's what you need to know to be able to step into that classroom and feel confident. And then having been a sub for almost 8 years now, I've got resources out the years that I don't leave any stone unturned, so make sure they're as confident as they can be when they get to the classroom.
So when someone finishes these courses with you, they'll be ready to start teaching as soon as this fall?
Actually, some people will get started perhaps even in 2 to 4 weeks.
Wow.
There's a process they've got to go through the Iowa Board of Educational Examiners, a number of hoops to hop with transcripts and background checks and whatnot. But I've had people 2 weeks after the class finished, got all that done, and they were subbing.
Wow. Tuition is $100.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, Jim, like you said, you've been subbing for years. If someone is on the fence about taking this course or becoming a substitute teacher, what would you say to them?
Well, I wanted to be a teacher when I was in high school, but I talked out of it because the economy way back then. And when I took early retirement from the college, this looked like a great way to add a little extra spending money and actually try that classroom at the K-12 level out. Personally, I didn't find the K through 6 to be my cup of tea, much like herding kittens throughout the day.
It's a special skill set.
It is. Many people love that. I like the junior high and the high school. And even the junior high, that some people say, junior high, are you crazy? They're very energetic, but it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely so needed everywhere, especially in our area.
Yes.
Jim, thank you so much. We hope you have full courses
Absolutely.
this Saturday.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
For you guys at home, these classes start this Saturday and continue on April 6th. The second round will be June 15th and June 22nd. If you want to learn more about these classes at EICC and how to sign up, you can head over to our website and click on the As Seen on TV tab at the top of the page.